Oh my goodness, we have so much to talk about. That's gonna drive me crazy. Just a second. I don't want to speak too soon. Oh my gosh, I need a full makeover right now. Don't want to speak too soon, but I think we might be starting to come out of the first trimester trenches. Oh my gosh, you guys. Where to even start, because so much has happened. I guess we'll just start with, yes, I am still pregnant. I am 13 weeks as of yesterday. Since we last spoke, I have had an OB appointment. I have done the NIPT testing. I had an MFM appointment yesterday, and we have just been in full survival mode over here. I was so sick when I was pregnant with Bruin. I'm talking like borderline hyperemesis gravidarum, however you say it. The only reason I don't categorize it as that is because I was actually able to keep enough nutrients down that I didn't need to get like infusions or anything. It's interesting because I have been so sick, but I haven't thrown up as much as I did with Bruin. But I have a toddler that I'm chasing around every day while I'm feeling like absolute garbage. Like literally everything that I have has been poured into taking care of him in a day. Like I haven't even like super taken care of myself. My skincare has fallen behind, my hair, my makeup, everything. Like nothing about like self-care with stuff even has happened, and that's hard to stay on top of anything in the house. Like it's just been difficult, and I'm not complaining. Like I truly am so grateful to be where we are, and like, oh my gosh, where to even begin? Because this has by far been the most stressful pregnancy that I have ever had. You guys, I am literally like losing chunks of hair at a time right now because the stress and like the response to all the stress and everything is catching up to me, even though like at this point now, mentally, emotionally, I'm actually doing pretty good, but like my body is catching up with like the stress of all of it, and I am losing so much hair that I'm literally considering like chopping my hair because it's just, I don't know. Anyway, we're surviving, full survival mode over here most of the time, which is why you haven't seen my face on here a lot. So hard to show up when you're not feeling good, when your house is a mess. Hi, is that your ball? Oh, another one? It is hard to want to turn a camera on when you are not feeling good and everything's a mess and everything just feels like a lot. So again, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we're starting to come out of that, at least today. And like a couple days ago, I have been feeling much better on some of these days. It's not as like not throwing up nearly as much. I'm not like feel a little bit more like myself on some of these days, and that feels refreshing. So we will be getting back to like my vlogs and whatever other type of content you guys are wanting to see. I'm super excited with the holidays coming up and to share like some of my gift guides and that kind of stuff. But let's get to the baby stuff. So as of right now, things are looking really good. I had my 12-week OB appointment. That went good. We did a very quick ultrasound that day. Like they didn't even take measurements. I think because I've been seeing the MFM, they just like, they're leaving the ultrasounds and like that kind of stuff up to the MFM, who are like the experts at all of that. So it makes sense, but it was at least good to confirm like baby's heartbeat, everything still good there. So that went good. I did do NIPT testing that day, which was last week. And I actually got results this morning and everything came back low risk. So massive relief. I felt like I could just like sigh of relief. Things are good there. I felt like I was just waiting for the other shoe to drop with the way that my HCG had started trending. I was like, something's gonna go awry somewhere with that, and like genetic testing was something I was very nervous about. Sorry, Bruin's playing with stuff in the background. And so to have that come back low risk was literally, I'm just so happy. So then the MFM appointment is the thing that I am always the most nervous for, just because that's like where we're gonna get the most information. Always like the higher stakes appointment. And so nervous going into yesterday. Last second, Blake got called into like some emergency jobs that like he had to be in work for and wasn't able to be there. So that sucked and I was really nervous, but we saw the colleague of the doctor that we saw the last time, who is also a specialist with any type of like C-section pregnancies, Accreta, Previa, like any of those kinds of things, like they're just our specialists in those fields. And so you say hi. 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 You crazies. So we saw that specialist, and my placenta is still showing posterior, which is amazing. We do see a little bit of a previa currently, but it's not anything crazy right now, and they can't officially diagnose that until my 20-week anatomy scan. She also confirmed that I'm not at super great risk for uterine rupture right now, which is amazing. We'll monitor that placenta. Baby is looking amazing, actually measuring a little bit ahead this time, which baby has been measuring behind my dates by a few days, basically the whole time. And so to have baby have caught up and even growing a little bit ahead is so exciting. I said I still need to be careful not to like have anything hit my stomach. I'm still like not supposed to travel or like that kind of stuff right now. But right now, like everything is looking good. And she confirmed like, yeah, the prognosis of this is pretty good right now. Like obviously we'll continue to monitor, but she said that like the myometrial thickness between the bladder and gestational sac, as long as the placenta isn't attached there or anything, like she's like, we could do that all day. Like it's not a big concern as long as placenta isn't like over that spot and everything, which was so reassuring to hear because I get large in pregnancy. I show early and I just get large. I have a very short torso and I have nowhere to grow but out. And so I'm like, the idea of that stretching as much as it's going to is like kind of freaking me out for even later in pregnancy, to be like, oh my gosh, like the risk of rupture and how dangerous that can be and just all the things. So it just feels good to have reassurance from the doctors that they really aren't super concerned about it. And so that's kind of what's been going on. I, again, have just been like in the trenches of the first trimester, really just pouring everything that I have into making sure that Bruin has his normal days and is taken care of and is more than met with his needs and wants and played with and all the things. And I just haven't had a whole lot extra to give even to myself. Hoping that, again, don't want to speak too soon, but I'm hoping we are on the up and up from that. I did get a stomach bug the other day and was throwing up all day, and I was so nervous about that because I'm like, oh no, I thought that my morning sickness was getting a little bit better. I think it was just a 24-hour bug and I'm good now. So today I feel great. I am taking Zofran, which helps immensely on these days. We are surviving. Baby is doing great right now. Having all of that reassurance is so amazing. My next appointment is 16 weeks, which will be end of November. And then my next appointment with the MFM isn't until my anatomy scan at 20 weeks, which is like mid-December. So that's exciting. I feel like I can just like, now that like NIPT testing is good, we've had these big like major appointments with the MFMs and the specialists who really just check our boxes and make sure that everything is going well. That's what's been going on. I am actually like feeling like myself today, which feels good. I'm not put together whatsoever, but as far as just like mentally, emotionally, and physically, like I am feeling pretty good. So yeah, I'm so grateful to come on here and just share all good news, and that hopefully we'll be feeling better. Again, we'll be getting back to normal content as things are kind of like taking a little deep breath for a minute and just trying to enjoy the process more and hopefully be feeling much better, because it is so hard, you guys. So hard. We can get some of that second trimester energy. So, because I think technically in a couple days I am in the second trimester and we are done with the first trimester that felt like a century long. So expect to see my face on here more. I am so grateful for you guys. I love you guys. I'm so excited to be really kind of coming back to feeling more like myself and getting back to my normal content. So that's the update. All good things right now, and we will see you guys in a vlog very soon.